Greetings, fellow humans, and welcome to Sam and Max Hit the Books. I'm Max.
I'm Sam.
And we are here today, as we are in quarantine lockdown, to talk about some of the comics that came out on the 18th of March in 2020. We are going to start with the lightning round, which is going to be most of the show here today, ladies and gentlemen. Spoiler alert, not a super exciting week.
Yeah.
We're starting with issue 19 of Transformers, which has now had Rise of the Decepticons added as a very confusing, enormous subtitle in the same font as the main title. I had to look 3 times to make sure I was buying the correct book.
Yeah, that is confusing.
The art, I guess I should say the creative team. This is Brian Ruckley, as they all have been, with Anna Malkova. The art's fine, and I gotta say that this issue is actually full of a lot more of the kinds of plot developments that I was hoping for much earlier in the run.
Much earlier, yeah.
Short scenes with a varied cast of characters and things actually happening to all of them.
Right. They're all connected by what's going on.
Exactly. And the other funny thing, though, is like the ending, where it's one of those things that this comic keeps doing, where it like tries to give us an exciting to be continued moment, but we have no idea what the stakes are of the thing that the character is upset about. So like we see Shockwave being all like, no, when he finds out that like this one bot and a group of other bots have gone out to do something, but we don't know who that bot is. We don't know why Shockwave is worried. Like, why do we care about this to be continued?
It's true. Does that a lot.
5 for me.
5 for me as well. Next up, we've got issue 91 of Batman. That's James Tynion IV and George Jimenez.
Yep.
And this continues with the plot of the Big D guy.
The designer.
The designer. Keep forgetting his name.
Moriarty.
Yeah. We get a little exposition of Joker in the beginning, which I liked to that.
Yeah, Joker's whole monologue at the beginning was definitely actually the most entertaining part of the issue.
Yeah. Batman fights Slade. This issue guest stars Harley Quinn, even though she's not in it any more than Catwoman.
Right. Yeah, she's got a movie out, so we gotta slap that on the cover, I guess.
Yeah. And then the designer betrays Slade, says, I'm done with you. So Slade immediately turns around and is like, okay, I guess I'm on your side, Batman.
Yeah, I don't know if he's even actually, like, betraying Slade as much as being like, okay, your contract is terminated.
Yeah, well, I mean, to
like,
Slade, it's
still
the same
paid.
thing.
Yeah.
So, Slade says it's pretty clear I'm not getting paid.
Oh, does he say that?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, yeah.
Yeah, when Batman's like, what do you mean we're in trouble?
Hey, you know what else is funny, though? Look at the cover again real quick. What does it say on the cover at the bottom there?
Oh, against the threat of Jokerized CCPD. Yeah, there's none of that. Which is also funny because, I opened it up and it's Joker on the front and I'm like, wait, what was going on here?
Right.
And then it gets back to the design. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Because all the Joker parts are really like prologue to the coming Joker thing that's going to happen. It's not really part of this designer plot.
Ah, man. Anyways, I give it a 6.
I'm going to give it a 6 as well. It looks great.
It does look great.
Jimenez continues to just make awesome looking comics.
Yeah, and James Tynion IV does do a good story.
It's pretty action packed right now, man.
Yeah.
Moving on to the 9th issue of Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen by Matt Fraction and Steve Lieber. A lot of time with the little Olsens.
A lot of little Olsens, yeah.
In this issue, which I guess is meant to foreshadow the eventual reveal at the end of this issue that Jimmy's brother is supposedly the one that's been trying to have him assassinated.
Yeah, I guess I buy it.
It does make sense the way the book has been going, but I wonder if this isn't just one more piece of Luthor family machination in some way.
That's true.
Maybe it's going to be revealed that either Jimmy or his brother is a secret Luthor.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. But it was funny when Arms Fall Off Boy showed up.
And his whole family.
And his whole family of various pieces falling off of them.
The Fall Off family.
And their dog, who is not a fall off dog. He's just like a dog who looks very worried to be where he is.
Well, yeah, I don't think Grandpa has Fall Off since he's the new uncle.
The new step Gimpa.
Yeah.
So, a lot of time with the porcupine guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
And it's all pretty fine, but no real, like, standout, hilarious thing the way we've kind of had in other issues of Jimmy Olsen.
That's true. This was a little bit blander.
Yeah. So that's why I give this a 6.
It's actually a 5 for me.
Yeah.
Next, issue 3 of Guardians of the Galaxy. That's Al Ewing and Nina Vaqueva. Yeah,
I'm not familiar with her. I assume her.
And I actually think she did a really great job. Except Drax looks a little thin.
Yeah, what's going on in this issue of Guardians of the Galaxy?
Well, the first part, it's from Groot's perspective. So he's talking normally and everybody else is just saying their name.
Right. And that's all that is.
That's all that is. And I thought that was fine. You didn't need to know what they were saying to know what they were saying.
They tell us the one thing we need to know, which is that Gamera told Rocket to leave and never come back.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that happened. And Groot's been having some weird flashes of...
Drax.
Not Groot. Drax. Drax is having some weird flashes of this dude, or I guess was a different Drax.
Yeah, well, original Drax, Drax in the comics was like a guy whose personality was put into a body, but he was like a human on Earth with a family.
Right.
So, yeah, not like movie Drax.
Yeah, he's having problems, but I like this page. With,
the sacks.
The sacks, yeah. That was alright.
And this Moon Dragon isn't the same Moon Dragon that we've been seeing?
I guess not. I guess this is a different Moon Dragon, and the other Moon Dragon that we've been seeing is from another universe where everybody's perfect.
Right. She is from... And we knew she was from an alternate universe, but like this Moon Dragon showing up feels very abrupt.
Yeah, I don't remember her showing up. She was just there. Yeah. Peter's dead. Gamora's sad. They're going to continue doing their jobs, but they got a job, and it's revealed that the job they're getting is to kill Rocket Raccoon.
It's not the job they're getting. That's the job that some other guys are getting.
Well, aren't they planning on hiring the Guardians to do that job for them?
I think it should be assumed that once Rocket is the target, that they're no longer going to attempt to hire the Guardians of the Galaxy to carry out the assassination.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Although Gamera is working with that rabbit dude on the cover.
Well, covers.
Yeah, this issue, like especially after the first two, were like so badass.
Yeah, this one felt like it was grinding to a bit of a halt.
Totally.
And yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
For me, it's a 5.
That's a 5 for me as well. Yeah, the art is very good, but yeah, what happened? Come on, Al.
Yeah.
Don't do this to us. Next up is X-Force by Benjamin Percy and Joshua Cassara. This was another fun issue of X-Force where we get Wolverine and his son Daken playing Spin the Bottle at the beginning, where the loser has to stab themselves in the head.
Yeah.
Terrible game. And we get a little bit of life on Krakoa at the new Mutant Lounge.
Yeah, it looks like a nice place. I like the 2-page spread.
And we are already back into the whole plot with that island nation and like the weird bio Nimrods that we had teased only a few issues ago. So I'm glad we're getting back into that.
Yeah.
Because it straight up reminded me a lot of The Last God, another book we've been reading and reviewing, the way that now it's this this horrible plant, John Carpenter's The Thing monster combo.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
But yeah, now Black Tom's going to get to come and try to use all of his powers to communicate with this weird tree intelligence instead of Krakoa, who is starting to majorly get on his nerves as a bit of a stalker, I think.
Yeah, get under his skin.
And
Man,
the
Beast is awesome.
And the stuff with Psylocke is just adding more fuel to the fire, that something with Krakoa and with the resurrection process is just futzing with the minds of everyone.
Yeah, it seems that way for sure.
So that's a 6 for me.
Yeah, it's a 6 for me as well. And last up, we're going to talk a little longer about issue 9 of Usagi Yojimbo. That's Stan Sakai. And this is part 2 of the special mats.
Yes, the tatami mats.
The tatami mats.
They have to protect the tatami mats.
Yeah, and then they've already been attacked once. They know the ninjas are coming after them. What can they do?
Yeah, I like the scene where there's the two guards who are kind of goofing off, and you know where it's going to go the second the scene starts.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Usagi's going to admonish them.
Yeah, he warns them. He tries to get them to, pay more attention. Any moment now it could happen. They laughed. They laughed at his crest because he was on the losing side of that battle so long ago.
Yeah, he's near his homeland at the moment.
Yeah, so they recognize it.
And
the attack happens, and boy, is it's an attack.
It's great. It's great. The Neko Ninja are a constant threat to Usagi over the years.
Yeah, and
they die soundlessly.
Points out the way. Yeah, exactly. He slices into him and nothing. He's the only one making a sound with his yeah. Yo.
You don't see the traditional little word balloon with an animal skull inside that signifies a creature dying. Yeah, these guys they're just going down. As Usagi adds to his incredible body count. God, this guy just murders like 10 to 30 guys per issue.
Hey, it's not murder in this case.
That's true. He strikes down.
He strikes down, and he's the best at it. And that's another thing, because while he's in the heart of the battle, his friend goes after the leaders all by herself.
Former Neko Ninja.
Right. We've seen her a couple of times in this run.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's cool because, usually the main character is in the heart fighting the villain and all that. But in this case, you get a different perspective so that he can just be mowing down guys, but we're still getting the story in a different way.
And despite the fact that the main protagonist is the one who stays back to cover the mats, he doesn't succeed.
Yeah, the mats light on fire. And the ninjas succeed in their mission. They get away. We find out who their informant is.
Yeah, Kimi, the one who seems to be the nastiest person who hated Shizu the most from the Neko Ninja.
Yeah, so that was funny. A funny reveal right there. I liked it.
And I always like it when we get to see Lord Hebi, the giant snakey guy.
Yeah, he's creepy.
But a lot of seppuku in this first arc of Usagi Yojimbo, isn't there? Or this first, this new run.
I mean, we're not seeing seppuku in this one, but yeah, the way the guy is talking about, he hopes that the Shogun will let them perform seppuku.
Yeah.
It's, it hits you.
It's devastating.
That's just those times. And boy, is it cool.
Yeah, another solid issue.
Yeah, I mean, it's just great.
It's always good.
Yeah. For me, I'd actually say, 8.
Yeah, I'm going to give it an 8 as well. I can't think of a negative.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
Right down to the point that, no issue of Usagi, you never sit there feeling how much more is left. They move very quickly. It goes down easy, but it doesn't just ask the easy questions.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why it's definitely comic book of the week.
Book of the week. All right, everybody. Sorry it's such a short episode, but, you heard.
Yeah, it happens.
Hopefully next week is a little more entertaining. But either way, we will see you around that time. Same bat time, same bat channel. So thanks for tuning in. And we'll be back in the near future with even more comic reviews.
And more, and hopefully people will be staying healthy.